Good morning, children. So, I welcome you all to the second part of our lesson. So, before starting our today's lesson, let us recollect the previous part. In the previous video, we discussed about what is an HTML. So, basically, what is an HTML? HTML is a hypertext markup language which is used to develop web pages. Okay, so basically what is meant by web page? Web page means a document in which we can get our information. Okay, what is a website? Website means collection of all these documents or web pages is what called as a website. Okay, next, each and every website will be having an unique address which is called as URL. URL means Uniform Resource Locator. Okay, children. So, we already discussed that to create the web pages we need HTML tags, which means nothing but a name surrounded between two angle brackets. Okay, and in these HTML tags we are having two types: container tags, empty tags. So we already discussed that container tags will be having an open tag and a closed tag. Okay, while empty tags does not contain any closed tags. So for your clear understanding, I have written a small sample program regarding that. So today I am going to show that one. So let us start. So this is an HTML sample program. So as we already discussed, each and every program will be having HTML as a root element. So here we have started HTML tag first. Okay. Within HTML we'll be having two sections, that is head section and a body section. So that is why immediately after opening a HTML tag, we have opened an head tag. In that head tag we will be having an title tag. Here is a title tag. See here you people can easily understand. I have opened an title tag and have immediately closed that title tag. Okay, once immediate after the title is completed, I have opened and I have closed the head tag. After closing the head tag only, I have opened the body tag. Within the body tag, we'll be having several para tags, images, links, lists, tables and all. Okay. Whatever it may be, all those will be coming inside the para tag only. Okay, children. So once those paragraphs are completed, I have closed the body tag and have closed the HTML tag. Isn't it clear? Now let us move to the next topic. So next topic is how to save a file. Each and every person knows how to save a file. So let us just recollect it. See here, I have shared a screenshot over here. So after completing of writing the coding over in the notepad, here we'll be going into a file menu, and in the file menu we'll be going to the save as option. Okay, after that we'll be getting a document like this, save as, and we'll be having several folders. We'll be selecting the folder in which you want to save a particular file. So here I have saved. See, whatever the HTML program it is, you can give different name, but the extension must be .html only. Don't forget about it. It should be .html and save as type should be all files. Okay, children. And after giving the name and changing it to all files, click on save, and our document is saved. Next, how to view the output. I have written a sample program, and how can I see that particular output? To see the output, you can go to the desktop or the place where you have stored that particular document and right click over there. You'll be getting different options. Open. Click on open with option. There you'll be seeing Internet Explorer, Mozilla Firefox and all. You can select any of the browser and you can see the output. See, here is the output for the program that I have written. So I have given the title as DAV Public School. If you see here on the top, you can see the name of the program. DAV Public School is visible on the top of the website. And this is a paragraph is the only text I have given in the body. So only that is visible here. I hope you all understood now and got a clear idea regarding this today. Okay, children. Next, attributes. So basically, within the tags, we'll be having several attributes. Okay, so let us see what are attributes. Actually, attributes always appear within the open tag. Okay, children. Attributes actually appear inside the open tag. And those attributes will be having some specific values also. Okay. No, and within a tag, we can give more than one attribute also. Okay, children. So what is an attribute? Attribute is given inside the open tag. Okay. And that particular attribute will be having different values also. And any tag can have more than one attribute also. Okay. Next, attributes are made up of two parts. First one is a name and a value. Name means it is a property which we want to set. Value is the value of that particular property. Okay. Now I am going to show you a sample one. See. Example. See here. I have written the sample program and here check it in the para tag. P align is equal to left. Align is a word called as attribute and left is the value which we have given to the attribute. Okay. See, I have given the attribute in the opening tag of para. Align is called as attribute and left is called as the value that is given to the attribute. Clear, children? Next, attributes of para tag. So now let us see how many attributes does a para tag consist of. Okay. So basically, what is the attribute that is used for para tag? Align. Align means the alignment. That means that particular value should be given at the left or right or center or justified. Okay, so see, those are the four values that are given for a para tag, and description is nothing but it gives the alignment of the text that is there in the paragraph. Okay. Next, attributes of body tag. As we are having attributes for a para tag, we are also having the attributes for body tag. First attribute is BG color. BG color means nothing but the background color. Once if we give this particular attribute in the body tag, we can get the background color of that background color of that particular document will be changing. Okay. And the next attribute is text. That means we can even change the color of the text also. Okay, children. Next, heading tags. So as we already discussed, the body tag also have different heading tags. So there are basically 6 heading tags, which are H1 to H6. That means H1, H2, H3, H4, H5, H6. Only 6 heading levels are available. H1 means this is the text in the largest size. That means if we have given head 1, that is the first level of heading. Okay. H6 means this is the smallest size. That means it is the last level of the heading. If we see in our textbooks, we'll be having several subsections. For example, in science books, you may be observing. For example, chapter 1. In chapter 1, we will be having 1.1. In 1.1, you will be having 1.1.1. In 1.1.1, you will also sometimes have 1.1.1.1. Okay. That means, let us discuss. H1 means chapter 1 is there, no? That is considered as head 1. Head 2 means 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, 1.4 and all. Head 3 means 1.1.1, 1.1.2, 1.1.3. Like that, we'll be giving different heading levels based on the sections. Okay, children? Next, line break. So we already discussed about the empty tags. This comes under now, it starts the empty tags. So in place of enter key, we will be using BR tag here. In the programming, HTML programming, in case of enter key, we will be using break tag. Break tag means nothing but what it does, that particular, wherever we will be giving this particular break tag, the tag breaks a particular line and displays that remaining text from the next line without leaving any space. Okay. It can also be used to insert blank lines. That means how many break tags will be giving, those many lines it will be giving the empty lines without inserting any text over there. Okay, children? So, hence this particular break tag is an empty tag. It does not require any close break tag. Okay? Once again, I am repeating. We'll be using this break tag for enter key purpose instead of enter key. Okay, what does it do? It will be breaking the line. Wherever we have given a break tag, from there it immediately moves to the next line. And whatever the text is given, it automatically displays in the next line without leaving any space. Okay, it is also used to insert the blank lines also. As it is a empty tag, it does not require any closing tag. Okay. Next, horizontal rule. Horizontal rule, the name itself specifies that HR tag means what it does. It will be drawing an horizontal line. Wherever we have given that particular tag, there it will be drawing an horizontal line between the block of the text. Okay, that means it is used as a separator. It is used as a separator between the text. Okay, children? Next, as this particular tag is also a empty tag, it does not require any closing tag. Okay, what is the use of horizontal rule? It is used to draw an horizontal line between the block of text. As it is an empty tag, it does not require any closing tag. Okay, so basically we are having only two empty tags. What are they? Break tag and horizontal rule tag. Okay, these both tags won't have any closing tag. Clear, children? Next, attributes of HR tag. So let us see some attributes. Attributes means what? The name where we are giving in between the opening tag. After the opening tag, we'll be giving this particular name. That is what called as attribute. So here we are having different attributes. What are they? Align. Alignments, as we already discussed, there are four aligns. Left, center, right, justify. Okay. Next one is no shade. That means it does not display any shade, any color. Simply it will be in grayish color. Okay. Next one is size. That means we can increase the height of an element. We can give that particular size in terms of percentage or pixels also. Like that only width. That means we can increase the width of the element. Next one is color. We can also specify the color of that particular text on that line. Okay, children? I hope today you got some better idea when compared to yesterday's class, as I have already showed you some sample programs. So please try to understand clearly, and if you are having any doubts, clear it immediately, so that the next assignment I am going to give you a small sample program. That means you people are going to write a small sample program and your people are going to share it to me. So please get ready for that. So if you are having any queries, get it clear immediately. Okay, children? Thank you.